Whatever this guy wants, just say no.
I've got a proposition for you. Drew and I don't have to hide anymore. I need to talk to you about Avery.
How did she save the day this time?
I need to find him.
Gotta let everyone believe you're the father of my baby.
Maybe I got somebody looking out.
Sasha, what are you even doing? I mean, really, I love her, but she's completely losing it. So she's got two boys who are going to think this baby is their sibling, and Jason's family is going to want to get involved. No surprises there. But she's so bent out of shape about this baby being tied to Sunny, when why would she think it's any better to say it's Jason's kid? The guy who has his own set of issues. She was all about raising this kid alone to avoid Sunny's mafia world and the Q's overbearing nonsense. But now she's like, hey, let's tell everyone it's Jason's kid? Makes zero sense. Honestly, why doesn't she just admit she got artificially inseminated? Seriously, she's an independent woman. She can totally sell that story without waiting around for some man to show up. Way easier than dragging Jason into this mess and making him the fall guy for something that's all her idea. And don't even get me started on Christina. Avery belongs with Ava, and she has turned her life around. Christina, however, is a hot mess. No one cares what she thinks about who gets to raise Avery. Christina's toxic, she's a disaster, and honestly, she needs to pack up and leave the show. As for Sunny, good grief, can we get him away from boring Natalia? Their scenes are literally a cure for insomnia, like watching paint dry, but less exciting. Is the writing team just trying to give her a purpose because they want to tie her to Sidwell, the cartoon villain? If she's not helping Sunny take them down, like in a way that could get her killed off, please, for the love of all that is good, don't make me watch this. They're clearly desperate to redeem her, which means she'll probably stick around while the cast gets bloated with even more characters. Sunny's already juggling enough. He doesn't need this pointless side story. Just get rid of her already. Lastly, Jason, it's time to put Danny first and stop letting Michael drag him into this nonsense about Sasha's baby. It's a setup for heartbreak down the line, and the show's just recycling the same tired plot lines from Carly and Sam's pregnancy mess. Danny deserves better than that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Cody, he's acting like a toddler who didn't get his way at the candy store, and it's honestly becoming unbearable. What is his problem? Felicia's voice has always grated on my nerves, but it's nothing compared to whatever meltdown Cody's throwing. And of course, Jason has to help Sasha. I'm starting to like Tracy more than any of them at this point. Cody's storyline is non-existent. He's basically the human equivalent of a mosquito, annoying, pointless, and needs to be swatted away. The guy is straight up vile. I swear, GH writers have made him the punching bag of the show. His whole baby daddy drama, seriously. A one-night stand, a drunken hookup, and raising the baby solo. Why is that not enough? No, they had to make him extra repulsive. It's almost as bad as Drew's character, who now seems to exist solely to be the victim of some convoluted whodunit. And Sasha? She needs to just speak up already. Why doesn't she just say, hey Cody, you totally misunderstood that conversation? The longer she stays quiet, the more Cody's going to spread his nonsense to everyone who'll listen. I get that they're trying to protect Michael, but at this point, it's just ridiculous. Jason and Sasha are both being so painfully passive about it. No one's going to think Michael's involved unless you keep acting like he is. Oh, here we go again. Jason's playing baby daddy to Sasha's baby, and honestly, haven't we been here before? Willow's just insufferable now, acting all high and mighty, when in reality, she's the Townsend girl for all the wrong reasons. So boring. What about Jason's actual kids, though? How is it fair to them that he's pretending Sasha's baby is his? It's just another example of how the writers completely mishandle the kids on this show. Drew's too busy stalking Willow to even acknowledge his own daughter, who just lost her mother, and Willow's treating her kids like pawns in some messed up chess game. This storyline is a dumpster fire, and honestly, it needs to end now. No one wants to see Jason involved with the girl Michael knocked up, and absolutely no one wants him to pretend to be the father of yet another kid. Just say it's not his, tell Cody to mind his own business, and wrap this up already. Please don't make me have to fast forward through another Jason-focused episode. And don't even get me started on Ava. Her hot button is definitely the words pro bono, and we saw that live in action. Honestly, Tracy threw the first punch, looking for Jason's lady love or his newest baby mama. That was actually funny though. Felicia's just the queen of meddling. Someone hand her a gold star at this point. Carly's timing is perfect as usual, overhearing Tracy's meddling in all the right ways. Tracy, bless her, never disappoints. She's just so good at stirring the pot, especially when she casually mentions Jason looking for his lady love or newest baby mama. I can't even with her. Honestly, every time Tracy speaks, I can't help but laugh. Carly's about to get round 2 with her, though, and note to self, remind me to invest in a taser for Carly's next encounter. But Carly's not having it. Her parting words to Tracy, "You leave Drew to me." Oh, Tracy, sweetie, Carly's got your number. She knows exactly what you're about. She'll play along, but oh honey, just wait until it hurts. That smug little smirk on Carly's face, priceless. As for Sasha and Jason, I'm over here wondering why they just don't tell everyone no and leave it at that. Sasha already made it clear it was a one-night stand. Why not just go with that? She could say the baby's dad isn't even in Port Charles. Heck, technically he really isn't. It's no one's business. But Tracy is the real star, calling it as she sees it. Deep down, she's got a soft spot for Monica and will protect every new key generation like it's her job. Nina, though, Nina's calm little monologue about Willow and Drew's wedding is pure comedy. She's all, "Will he be Daddy Drew?" As if that's going to make Carly fall in line. Yeah, good luck with that one. Then there's Christina. I can already feel her scheming. Watch her make some kind of move to hurt her sister just because of her vendetta against Ava. It's coming, I can just feel it. Michael probably told Jason to honor Sasha's wishes, whatever those are, and Jason's just gonna go along with it to avoid drama, especially for Michael's sake. And you can bet he's not about to give Willow any ammo for a custody battle. And honestly, Jason's quick thinking about the rumor mill running wild in Port Charles is one of his better moves. Tracy's throwing hints, but Jason's smart enough to stay quiet, keeping his cards close. After all, he's got to protect Michael's baby if things go sideways. Smart guy. Sasha's making so much sense, isn't she? She's been crystal clear about wanting absolutely no one to know her baby's got any mob ties. And yet here she is letting the entire world think her kid is the mob boss's personal hitman. Logic, where are you? Rick should absolutely put Liz on the stand to spill Christina's little gem. If I can't have my baby, Ava can't have hers. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for her inevitable breakdown. Bring on the drama. And Nina, can she please just hurry up and tell Airhead number 2 about her wild night with Drew? Oh, but don't worry, nothing will come of it. Classic. I can't wait to see what happens when Jason lays eyes on Sidwell. I mean, if Nina can swoop in and steal Avery right from Ava's womb, then surely Nina and Carly can be BFFs too, right? Honestly, Nina keeping Sonny away from his family doesn't even compare to the actual kidnapping going on here. Jason's going to be fine telling his son the truth about Sasha. He's got this. Alexis, on the other hand, definitely jumped the gun, and now look at the mess she's in. Meanwhile, Chrissy totally knew Danny would pull something shady, and Felicia really trying to get into Cody's pants. Didn't see that one coming, but okay, Felicia, go for it. Also, this just hit me. Where I live, hospitals have ID checks and visitor passes. Ever since 911, they've been pretty strict, but General Hospital, Nah, just let anyone waltz in, apparently. You'd think after everything, they'd have a few guards at the entrances handing out badges or checking IDs. But no, Cyrus can just walk around freely like he owns the place, spying on Elizabeth with zero consequences. Honestly, even if it's fiction, can we pretend there's some level of security here? Spoiler: Cyrus is gonna be killed, and Jason's going to get blamed for it. Classic. Oh, and Sonny? Yeah, he's lying about not needing a pacemaker. Just a hunch. On a bright note, I do love how Jason is putting his son first and not hiding things from him. That's solid parenting. Lastly, Kristen needs to get a grip. Ava wasn't exactly trying to kidnap her daughter. She wasn't dragging her off by the arm. But Kristen? She'll keep screaming, "Ava killed my daughter," until the cows come home. At this point, just let it go, Kristen. Seriously, Sasha wants Jason to announce to the world that his baby is really his. What a shocking revelation, because everyone totally needed that confirmation, right? Christina, can you go 5 minutes without calling Daddy about every little drama? Seriously, grow up and be a big girl already. The whole Daddy's Girl act is getting old. Dante to Sam, so, for date night, we need a babysitter. Should we call your sister, my sister, or our sister? Wait, we could always ask your sister's sister or my sister's sister. Or hey, why not our brother, your brother, or my brother? So many options, so little time. Quick theory for you. After yesterday's episode, I'm pretty sure Cyrus killed Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt. He was at Austin's place all the time, and hey, maybe he was getting some digitalis, either from the house or Austin's old clinic. Just a thought. Esme must be ecstatic knowing Ace inherited all that cash meant for Ava. At least Esme got the last laugh, for now. Not that it'll stop Ava from being her usual drama magnet. Brennan's clearly preparing Jocelyn to become a secret agent. Carly's gonna lose her mind when she finds out. Doesn't even matter if it's the other Jack Brennan or the replacement. Carly's gonna be furious, and trust me, any attraction she had for him is definitely going to fizzle. Drew's big move. Letting Willow think he forgave Nina for sending him to prison. Yeah, that's a great way to make her feel better. But spoiler alert, Drew still hates Nina, and he's been using Willow to get close to the congressman. He and Nina just lied to her face, and now Willow thinks forgiving Nina is the thing to do. Well, that's awkward. None of this would have happened if Drew and Nina hadn't teamed up to manipulate Willow in the first place. And yeah, the whole thing with Willow and Drew is the cherry on top of this giant mess. When Willow finds out the full truth, she'll realize how badly she's been played by both of them. But hey, Nina's just letting Willow keep looking like a fool instead of coming clean. Classic move. Christina's little revenge game with Avery, beyond selfish, she's punishing her daughter for a mess she created. Ava should absolutely have time with her daughter. This is just ridiculous at this point. Remember those classic Dracula movies where he lures women in, all mysterious and hypnotic, like they're under a spell? Yeah, that's exactly what Drew reminded me of at the start of his little affair with Willow. Creepy, right? He stalked her, and she fell for it like one of those women in a trance. It was almost impressive how much she acted like she was under some kind of spell. But now, the spell's broken, and Willow? Yeah, she's just being plain stupid. She saw what her sister Nell did to Michael in custody court. She saw what her mother Nina did. And now she thinks it's a great idea to go after Michael in court herself? Seriously? Willow's practically wearing a villain in training t-shirt at this point. A chip off the old block, just like Nina. What kind of mother watches her daughter make a complete fool of herself and puts her grandchildren's future at risk all to avoid looking bad? Oh wait, that would be Nina, of course. Nina's got it all figured out. Just tell the truth. But somehow, she's out here looking like a saint while Curtis and Maxie stand around, playing clueless, feeling sorry for her. It's honestly embarrassing. And can we talk about Carly and Sunny? They get to have custody of all their kids, yet they're barely ever home. How does that even work? Carly's been unbearable lately, disrespectful, rude, and just plain obnoxious with Nina. All Nina wants is some help taking Drew down, and Carly's acting like Nina's the problem. Newsflash, she didn't start it. But the real kicker? The Carly or Nina alliance. What is that about? Nina should just tell Willow the truth and be done with it, but instead, she's out here scheming with Carly to break up Drew and Willow. It's the most nonsensical plot twist I've ever seen. Sasha's whole baby drama. Yeah, she made a huge deal about her baby being in danger if Michael's the father, yet she's letting everyone believe Jason is. Great job, writers. That totally makes sense. And as for Cody, please. He's a certified jerk, and Sasha should cut him loose yesterday. But no, here comes Felicia, playing an Abler. At this point, just pair Cody with Christina, let them be annoying together, and call it a day. But here's the real fun part. Martin Gray just laid down the challenge for Willow. She's gotta find dirt on Michael if she wants to have any chance in this custody battle. So, will she go full villain on her own, or will Drew do her dirty work and dig up some scandalous evidence on Michael? Meanwhile, Jason and Sasha are still trying to keep the whole "who's the baby daddy" secret. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna stay secret for long. And let's not forget Carly and Nina's new alliance to take Drew down and keep him out of Willow and the kids' lives. Buckle up, because there are too many twists and turns coming. And you know someone's going to end up victorious. Question is, who? Cody really needs to get his mouth checked because clearly he can't keep it shut. There he is again, yelling in public, this time dropping the bomb that Jason is the father of Sasha's unborn child. And of course, it's not just any crowd. Willow, Nina, and Willow's lawyer Martin are all in earshot. What a way to spread the latest gossip about the newest Q or Morgan family member. Honestly, Tracy should stick to her own business. Jason is a grown man. He can manage his own life. But surprise, surprise. One thing I actually agree with Tracy on is that if Jason's going to play the father role, he better have a sit down with Danny and Jake and fill them in on what's really going on. Now, I'm convinced Jason's only stepping in as Sasha's baby daddy to protect Michael during his custody battle with Willow. It's all about damage control, people. Jocelyn, meanwhile, apologized to Cyrus just to throw him off her trail, but who knows if that's even going to work. Elizabeth's life? Yeah, it's at risk now because Cyrus is starting to view her as a threat to his precious freedom. Meanwhile, Jack Bremen has one of his WSB agents giving Jocelyn another clue to help her gather evidence against Cyrus. Sounds like a plan, right? Carly and Nina have put their differences aside to team up and protect their grandkids. Nina's now asking Carly to rein in Tracy, which somehow does work out because Tracy's totally on board as long as it hurts Drew. Classic Tracy move, honestly. And let's not forget Kay's little chat with Trina. He makes it clear that she's not to blame for his accident. In fact, Trina actually helped him get his head in the game. Great to hear, Kai. Meanwhile, Rick stopped Ava from, I don't know, kidnapping her own daughter Avery and promised to help her for free. Oh, and they kissed again because why not? Ever wonder why everyone on General Hospital is so ridiculously rich? I mean, is there no middle or lower class in Port Charles? Nina's all talk about doing whatever it takes to break up Drufus and her daughter, but, plot twist, she still hasn't come clean about having an affair with him herself. I'm calling it now. She's setting Carly up for something big. If she was serious about breaking them up, she'd just tell the truth already. But nope, she's too busy with her own shady plans. And here's the big question. Who's Cyrus holding hostage at that cabin? He brought food from Dr. Holt, so clearly someone's in there. My money's on Dex, but we'll see. As for Drew, poor guy's too wrapped up in his love for Willow to see what's coming. he's forgetting to watch his back. Carly, Nina, and maybe even Tracy are definitely going to team up against him. I can't wait to see Drew's poker face when he realizes what's happening. Seriously, someone needs to capture that moment on camera. Lastly, Ava and Rick, yeah, that one was bound to happen. They're actually kind of a good fit. Meanwhile, Cody just does not know when to quit. It's clear that Jason is going to pretend to be the father just to help Michael out, but I don't know if it'll work in the long run. It's really starting to drive me up the wall that Sasha and Jason are just letting this baby daddy drama drag on without putting anyone in their place. Seriously, why did Jocelyn just let Christina waltz off with Avery and Donna? Parenting at its finest, right? Glad you're not in charge of any kids, Joss. Sure, I get it. This is all just typical soap opera material. But seriously, how hard would it be for Jason to confirm he's the father? It'd clear up the confusion for everyone. His kids would think they're getting a new sibling, and Minnie A would be adding another grandson to the mix. But of course, when the truth inevitably comes out, probably in a year or so after some medical crisis, watching the fallout will be like a slow-motion train wreck. I'm already mentally exhausted just thinking about it. And can we talk about that sling Jason's wearing? The guy's got cracked vertebrae, and he's still rocking that thing like it's going to fix his problems. When I broke my arm, they wouldn't even let me wear one of those things. 2 neck surgeries later, and it's safe to say I'll never be putting a sling on again. Rick and Ava might need a chiropractor and an industrial-sized bottle of Aleve after their little wrestling match. They're gonna be feeling that one tomorrow. If Sasha admits Jason isn't the baby's father, you know the gossip mongers in Port Charles will stop at nothing to uncover the truth. Sasha and Michael have made it clear that they're not sharing the identity of the father with anyone, especially while Michael can't speak for himself. Until they decide to spill the beans, it's staying hush-hush. If the good folks of PC want to keep believing the latest rumor, that's on them. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.